Ryan, all your team did this weekend was win 58-0 and get a coach fired. So that was pretty insignificant.
It was probably, I would put it as the best performance by a Clemson Tiger team in ACC history. A 58-point win is the largest margin of victory. Interestingly, the last time they beat a team in the ACC by 58, it was Wake Forest in 1981, and they won the national championship. Miami's obviously a lot more talented than that Wake Forest team, or at least one would assume, and this one was on the road. So I think in two regards, it's great for the ACC. A, Miami takes a step, finally gets rid of Al Golden, who did some good things there, but it was really time to move on. They were really dragging their feet. So that program looks to rebound now, and Clemson establishes themselves as a elite team coming out of the ACC. And what a great week to do it when Florida State is kind of pushed out of that role.
I don't think there's any question that we would all agree that Clemson is the best team in the ACC right now, based on what they've shown. Ryan, what are your reservations about this football team? Do you have any reservations going to Florida State here in a couple weeks? That game at Clemson, but in regards to facing the Florida State Seminoles and anybody else on the schedule, what do you have any reservations about people getting a little bit too hyped about Clemson and putting them in the college football playoff automatically at this point?
To some extent, sure. I think one thing we've mentioned on our site, Shaking the Southland, quite a bit is depth issues. There's a handful of positions where the Tigers just can't afford to have an injury. Obviously, quarterback, left tackle. There's just a handful, maybe 6 or so guys, where if they go down, it's such a drop-off. Last year, the defense was the best in the country. This year, they've managed to be very good again because those second-teamers last year are now first-teamers. But now the guys who were third-teamers or they're freshmen, there's more of a drop-off, so we can't sustain injuries. And then Florida State's just an excellent team. Obviously, they lost that game, but they're very talented. I should say they're talented more than they're excellent. So they're very dangerous, and they beat us 3 in a row. So if anyone's overlooking them, I think that's more than ridiculous.